Welcome back to another episode of Blam Blam Truckers. I am Bees. Oh, I'm Bew. I did it again. Oh well, I'm Bews. That's Bees. And
Hi.
today we have a very special guest from our superhero game, who we've talked about multiple times before, Fiona. Welcome to the podcast, Fiona.
Really glad to be here. How's everyone doing?
Excellent. Excellent. So today we are going to be continuing with our little Transformers game, D6, as originally designed by the High King. And Bees, I'm going to let you take it away.
That's it. All right. When last we left our hero, Ramp Jumper, he was talking to Grinder and getting a overview of what city life was like. So, do you want to have a few drives around the city and get acclimated to it, or do you want to zing like a week forward?
I'm perfectly fine with zinging to a week forward after I've acclimated myself to the city.
All right. So, yeah. One of the things you know is that Grinder routinely goes back to the camp to spell off the other two so they can sleep. Yes, Transformers sleep. You have found, even though you're not a reconnaissance bot, that you can actually sleep in vehicle mode just fine. You just pull into a parking lot and crash out for 8 hours or 6 hours or whatever. And sleep in your alternate form as needed. You're spending a lot of your time, all of your time basically, in your alternate form. The other two, you've met Forager now and probably Grunt. Or at least you've talked to them on your internal AM radio. And yeah, I'm gonna go past that instead of actually playing through introductions with them.
I can take a wild guess, and I've watched the stories about them, so I have a general idea of their
Watch the
personalities.
Cybertronian Misadventure
Indeed.
that I already read through for you guys out there in Blam Blam Truckerland. It's one of our playlists. It's incomplete. I did actually record Chapter 3. I just didn't put it in the right order for the Cybertron. That needs a little bit of editing love, and I'm not all that great at it. I'm working on it, folks. All right, so we move forward, and you've been in the city for about a week now. You're starting to get a feel for what these humans are like. You know the difference between a red light, a green light, and a yellow light. Roll a die for me.
One.
You've gotten into 2 car accidents where you have driven off.
A hit and run driver.
You don't know what that means, but yes, you are. You haven't seen the blue and red flashing lights that signal a prime guard or whatever the human equivalent is that, what's his name there, Grinder warned you about. And roll another die.
2.
You did not do significant damage to the other vehicles. They were fender benders.
Excellent.
All right. So it's night. You're tired. I'm assuming you're going to find a parking lot and take a nap. Say it's around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, assuming I have figured stuff out well enough yet, I'd probably try to find a place that's more like 24-hour so that I could park towards the back of the parking lot and not be as noticed. If I haven't figured that out yet, then yeah, I'll just find a parking lot and stop.
All right. Give me a roll. See if you figured it out yet.
Would that be streetwise?
Sure. Something under knowledge.
Rolls are not fantastic, but 11.
I'm going to say you figured it out.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Just going to find a place that's more 24-hour, park towards the back parking lot.
All right. Give me one more single thing roll for story event.
I have not rolled higher than a 2 on this die, 2.
The quest to find a junkyard or something of that sort has yet to be fulfilled.
Fair enough.
All right. And if it helps at all, on all those story rolls, you're trying to match my roll.
Understood, but since I was using that as my wild die, I'm a little concerned.
As you should be. Okay, Fiona.
Yeah.
You are up.
Okay.
You want to describe your character for the audience? Like what she looks like?
Sure. She's She's a 19-year-old girl. She's pretty fit. She's, she's just your normal teenage girl, just doing a little crime. Just a
All right.
little bit.
The rest will come out in the story.
Yeah, sure.
Just figured blonde hair, blue eyes, brown hair, and black eyes.
She's a brunette. She's brown hair, hazel.
Like,
So-
the audience already knows that our good friend Ramp Jumper is a Toyota Celica that is green and black with silver trim. Is that right?
Correct.
Is it green and silver with black trim?
1973 Toyota Celica.
73 in particular. I kind of want to... Can you, like, when you edit this together, can you throw in your picture of that?
Sure, I showed you last week, but sure.
I just want to see it again. And I spelled it like a raw.
Spell it
Images.
like-
With an S instead of a C.
Oh.
All right. This is about... Yeah. This is a nice looking truck. Car. Whatever. All right. So Olivia finds herself in a parking lot, 24-hour parking lot.
All right.
And give me a mind roll. Just for the audiences out there, one of the special abilities that humans can choose that Transformers can't choose is psychic powers. And Fiona went ahead and chose some psychic powers, which I've never play tested.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, THK did not go into incredible detail with this, as I've already mentioned when I went through the rule book for you guys in Blam Blam Trucker land out there. So we're kind of faking it, and we're figuring it out as we go along. So a mind roll, if you please.
15.
Okay, so as you're going through this parking lot, walking through this parking lot, you just get, as you're looking around and looking at all the different cars, there's a green Celica that just, something about it that just is tiny. It grabs your attention.
I do like shiny things. All right.
Despite the fact that it's not parked under a street light or anything like that. It's just...
That makes it better.
Right. But there's something about it that just...
All right. I'm going to...
almost makes it feel alive in some sense.
All right. Well, you know what? Boss likes these old cars, so I'm gonna see what we can do. So I'm gonna kind of do a little stealthy up on it, make sure nobody's watching. Do a little scan, make sure nobody's watching, check for cameras.
All right. Give me a
And,
spot roll. It's under
sure.
perception.
16.
You think you're good.
Okay. I'm gonna try to just break in and take it.
All right.
Do
Before
the car
you do
thief
that,
thing. Yep.
is Ramp Jumper asleep at this point, or...
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Fiona, give me a security roll.
Okay. And we have wild dice again. 15.
Okay. Fuse, I'm not sure what you would roll to resist being broken into. Did you even lock your doors?
Evens, yes. Odds, no. Yes, I guess I did.
All right.
I would assume... I don't know. I would think that it would just be, since I scanned the vehicle to copy it,
Yeah.
it would just be whatever the base it would be for the locks on a normal car.
Okay. In that case, give me a perception roll. Because 16 is getting her in.
4.
So you don't
even
know.
notice.
I still have not rolled above a 2 on this die.
Okay.
Under normal situations, I would say means that you're due. That through the laws of averages, eventually it's going to start rolling differently.
But
Except it's you.
Yeah.
So you may want to swap that out. I have some dice here if you want to swing by and pick some up. I could lend you a few.
Dice needs
Yeah.
to go to dice jail.
Yeah, that's another state over. So,
Or
uh,
So you don't actually feel anything. She's got the Slim Jim in there, pops the lock. You don't feel a thing until she opens the door. And then you roll the perception. You're beginning to feel something, and you're still asleep. All right,
And then,
Fiona, what does Olivia do next?
I'm gonna just check the visor for keys.
All right, give me a what is that? Search roll under perception.
19.
You do a very thorough search and you don't find any keys.
Yeah. I wasn't really planning to do a very thorough search, but that's fine.
And you don't find any ash in the ashtray
It's a very clean car.
or even a cigarette lighter, though there is a cigarette lighter slot.
Mm-hmm.
And you notice while you're doing your search, the radio is AM only.
Oh, it's interesting. Okay, well, let's hotwire this and take it back.
All right, give me a security roll. Or would it be security for hot wiring or automotive repair?
It looked like it was security for just physical stuff, I would think.
I think it would. She's not trying to fix it or bypass any major systems. I would go
Yeah.
with security.
Really?
So
Yeah.
16.
16, give me a perception check or spot check.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sticking with the bad die because this is just more fun this way.
It is funnier. Yes, it's true.
Now that you want it to roll bad, it's going to explode on you.
Yeah, I got a 12 this time.
All right, this is as she's starting to try and crack your steering column. That's when you notice something is going on and you wake up. What do you do?
I'm talking very nicely to it while I'm doing this. Like, come on, baby, let's do this.
Baby?
So you say that out loud?
Through my speakers, yeah.
All right.
I just like hands off, like, what did I just hear that?
You
And I'm
did.
like, yes, I know I did, but like, it's like, it's questioning, like, did I just hear that? Or am I just like, like a high kind of,
Is that what you're saying out loud? Did I just hear that?
No, her action is she just kind of stops and freezes for a minute and just is really still and like listening.
All right. Give me a mind roll again.
16.
You get a feeling that there's something very special about this car. You can almost feel a presence.
Kind of very, almost gently like rub my hand over the dashboard, like the top.
Ramp jumper, what do you do? You can see her somehow inside of you. Remember, folks, he's a transformer. He's a car right now.
He is a car, and I'm very confused. Like, this is different and weird, but it's a nice car.
I thought fleshlings generally patted the outside of the vehicles, not the inside.
And you say that again?
Oh, yes.
I get out of the car.
Actually, give me a second. Real quick. Okay, yeah. As she, if I can, before she goes to get out of the car, I'm gonna close the door and lock it.
Okay.
Oh, gosh.
So, Fiona, as you go to... The door's already shut, I assume.
Oh, okay.
The door was already shut.
So, as you go to open the door, clicks lock.
And this is an old style car
This
where
is
it
an
doesn't
old-style
automatically
car.
open when you...
All right. I go to pull the little nibbin up.
I'll
All
pull
right.
it back down.
Give me a strength roll, both of you.
Oh, just my...
Fuse, add 2.
And that plus my 2D for super strength, right?
All your strength. All
12.
of your strength, and you're a class size bigger, so add 2. He's going to be counting for a little while.
Yeah. I think he beats my 12.
Believe it or not, only 27, but...
So you grab the knob, Fiona, Olivia, whatever
Mhm.
I'm calling you right now. You grab the knob, and it is a knob.
Yeah, the
It's-
nibbin. Yeah, I remember those.
So you grab it, and you pull up, and it slips right out of your hand, and it kind of hurts with how badly
No.
you pulled on your...
Perhaps we got off on the wrong repulsor.
Where are? Who am I talking to?
Talking to me, I mean, you're kind of like sitting in my seat right now.
I kind of like
you
lift
should-
myself off the seat a little bit.
Hi. Are you a representative of your people?
I am the population of my people.
Can you speak for your people?
I can speak for myself.
I'm looking for someone who can speak for the flesh. I was hoping maybe you could be that since you decided to open my door. I haven't had a
We don't choose our leadership by who opens car doors.
I'm sorry, but a watery bim.
That's no reason. That's no exactly. It's not basis for a system of government.
No, flinging scimitars.
Do you need help?
Actually, yes. I am looking for something that you fleshlings call junkyard. I'm also looking for representative leadership of your people.
Well, good luck for the latter, but a junkyard I can help you with.
Excellent. Excellent. Can you take me there?
Sure.
Do you know how to drive me? If so, I'll hand over controls to you.
Yes.
All right, I start myself up.
The car just starts. You're sitting in it, talking to it, and well, I don't know what a Toyota Celica from 1973 sounds like, but it just revs right up.
Okay.
I don't know what it sounds like.
I will bring it to
Were
a
they
junkyard.
quieter cars? I don't know. Give me a navigation roll, center. You don't know where there's junkyard from where you're at right now.
Check my phone real quick.
All right. Ramp jumper, give me a, I guess, perception check.
14.
So you see her take out her phone from wherever she had it. And the screen kind of comes to life, and you feel electromagnetic radiation moving off of this thing.
All right, junkyard's near me.
Am I able to receive any of those signals?
Your AM radio, or internal AM radio sense, whatever that is recognizing the fact that there's communication being done, but it's not in your bands, within your band of receiving it. Does that make any sense?
It does. Do I think that I'd be able to interface with that?
You're certain of it.
What do I call you, Fleshling?
Like my name?
And
Yes.
by the way, before he says this, your Google search works just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My name's Olivia. What do I call you?
Oh, you can call me Ramp Jumper. Olivia, do you mind putting your phone down on my dashboard real quick?
I do, because what else are you going to do in this situation but listen to the car that has you captured?
So you put it on the dashboard?
Uh-huh.
Can I morph and plug into it?
Give me a... that even be?
Because, I mean, I know you say that, like, we morph our hands and stuff normally to interact with technology, so...
Ramp jumper's thing was right there. Oh, would that be mechanical?
I don't know. If
it's an operation.
Okay. Base mechanical, I'm fine with that.
It could be
figured
technical.
It could be technical, and if it is, I'm hosed. But I'm willing to do whatever you say, Bees.
All right, pick odds or evens. Because it could be either one.
I'll go with odds.
Okay, so I'm going to say odds are mechanical, evens are technical, and I'm rolling right now. 6.
Technical it is. All right. Well, let me roll.
You gotta roll with him, baby.
A 4. Actually, better than I expected.
All right, so you put the phone down on the dashboard, and the dashboard actually shifts, and a series of little claw-like hands, like the dashboard the plastic-looking dashboard, kind of splits open into various segments around the phone, and kind of lifts it up. You see like little mechanical things lifting it up. You saw the first Transformers movie, right?
I did.
All right. Remember not the cartoon. We love the cartoon, but not the cartoon. But the live action one with Michael Bay's film there, with enough LaBeouf. So all these little mechanical prongs kind of lift the phone up and then encircle it and just kind of hold it there for a second. And you see an arc of electricity kind of go over the electrical pieces.
I am going to start to try to download as much as possible.
Well, you see,
From-
it's a phone,
Oh,
so
yeah,
you see
no,
the
that's true.
interface, and you don't. I assume you put a password on it, Fiona.
Uh-huh.
Was
Yeah,
the
but
password
wasn't
on
it?
it when? Because you
Was it
had
an
Google
unlock?
Maps up.
But it was open when I had the maps up, yeah.
All right, so it's open to Google Maps right now, Ram.
Cool. Interesting. A positioning system. I can drive us there, and I'm just going to take off.
Give me an auto.
20. Sorry.
Wow.
Thank you, Mrs. B.
Just get dinner.
I did. It was delivered to me through the curtain.
Amazing. Say hi to Mrs. Buse for us.
Hi, Mrs. Buse.
20. You easily pull out of your parking spot, dodge around the rest of the parked vehicles, and despite the fact that you haven't turned your lights on yet, you're navigating just fine.
Perfect.
My eyes are like saucer wide. I'm terrified. I don't know what's happening.
He starts humming. Oh, this is great. I need to get one of these. Where can we get one of these? All of us need one of these.
All of us? How many of you are there?
I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but more than me.
That's what us usually refers to.
I'll just say that there's a couple people ranked higher than me.
Okay.
Where can we
Okay.
get these things?
At a store?
Ah.
Can I get out now?
Oh, but you were taking me to the junkyard.
Well, you're kind of taking me to the junkyard now.
Is that a problem?
So, you don't need to go to the junkyard.
Oh, I understand. As soon as I get there, I will let you out there, if you don't mind. I just need your piece of technology to get there.
Hey,
It's
So, how
probably
do
going
you
to
like?
take you. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Nope.
How do you like your planet? Have you ever been to any others? What about your moon?
I have never been to another planet or my moon.
I was asleep on my moon for a few hundred years, at least,
Oh,
till the
Yeah.
doc woke me up. But you're the first person I've talked to who isn't of my species and of like over 300 years.
okay. Okay. You're like, how old are you?
Oh, let's see. Well, I was originally brought on probably about 550 of your Earth years.
Okay. And when you said your moon, you don't mean this moon?
Well, no, I mean, we have several moons, but yes, I don't mean the moon above your dirt planet.
Okay, first of all, it's a water planet.
No, you call your planet dirt.
Right, but it's mostly water.
But why do you call your planet dirt?
I don't know.
Understood.
Why do we call a taco a taco?
What is a taco?
It's a shell with meat and lettuce and tomato and cheese and salsa.
And what is a Taco Bell? Because I've seen that as I have been driving by, and
That
I
is
wondered.
where
So,
you
do they
get-
make a bell out of these crunchy meat devices?
No. Well, so no, that's not how it. How long have you been here?
I believe 9 of your Earth days.
So did you just
Well,
possess
Actually,
the
I've been
car?
here longer than 9 of your Earth days, but I was asleep for longer than that. I haven't actually checked with Doc on that. I'll have to check with him on that, but I've been awake for 9 of your Earth days.
Did you like possess the car?
I do possess my body, yes.
But how did you get in the car?
I'm confused. This is my body.
Your body is a car?
This is just one form of my body. I know that you all don't have forms, but I mean, do you possess your body? Yes, you own your body.
But how are you, if you've only been here 9 days, how are you in like a night?
What do you mean by 1970s?
Like this
I
car was.
think you might actually know a little bit about that. You've been
Oh,
listening to the
okay.
radio for a week.
Sure. Okay.
You could give me a
Yes.
knowledge roll, though. Actually, yeah, give me a knowledge roll. If you get,
12.
yeah, you know what
Oh, okay.
1970s are. You know what year it is. It's 2024, baby.
All right. I just decided to turn into it because I thought this car looked nice.
And it was within your size restraints.
That is true.
Okay. So you just turned into this car.
Yes. I decided it would be a good alternate form. I scanned it, and then I transformed my body into it.
What are you when you're not a car?
My normal form.
What is that?
Like you, I have hands, feet, a head. I am about 13 of your feet tall.
How do you?
Give me a mind roll.
15.
You don't sense any. You believe him. Like, you don't think
Yeah.
he's trying to lie.
I don't think he's trying to lie. My character's trying to wrap her head around it.
I'm just adding a little bit because
Yeah.
of your undefined psychic abilities here.
Right. So you have a head and hands and feet, and you can become a car?
Exactly.
Are you like, do you work on like AI or something? Like, how do you?
Typically, I'm given a mission or Doc asks me to pick up some stuff. Or are you talking about how I operate?
Yeah, you're not from this world?
No. I'm from a world far away.
And are you normally are you like a little green man or a tall green man or something?
Give me a knowledge roll, Ramp.
17.
You get the reference.
Yeah.
Apparently
No.
you've been listening to Coast AM.
Sounds good. No, I am, by your terms, I am what you would call an alien.
Huh?
By what some of your representatives called, I guess I'm technically an illegal alien, but I'm also an alien as in from another planet. But I am not little. As I said, I'm 13 feet. Well, comparatively to you. Compared to Secundus, I'm really little. Compared to Doc, I'm also pretty big. So, you know.
What are Secundus and Doc?
Doc's what we call our, the guy who takes care of us. Like your doctors, he's kind of our doctor, medic, all-around smart guy.
Okay.
And Secundus is our leader.
And your leader is here?
No, he's not here. He's some miles away.
On Earth?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
So do you know any government representatives we could go to? You seem like a very nice fleshling.
I don't know any. Guess we could go to like Area 51.
Where is this Area 51?
Give me a knowledge roll. Actually, no, your 17 will cover it for aliens. You've
Yeah.
heard, you've been listening to Coast AM for a week. You've heard of Area 51.
Okay. From what I understand, Area 51 isn't quite real? Or it is, but it's
real. It's just, restricted. But if you're a space alien, I'm pretty sure they'll let you in.
I'll bring that up to Secundus.
I mean, other than that, I guess you could, talk to the governor or something.
Do you think he would be receptive to us? We've been afraid to make ourselves known to people.
Yeah,
But
there's
it
probably a
seems
reason.
it seemed like you knew who I was. Otherwise than that, why would you go into a vehicle if you didn't know that you were entering a Cybertronian?
A Cybertronian?
Yes.
What is a Cybertronian?
I'm a Cybertronian. That's the name of my species. Like, you're a fleshling human.
Okay.
I am a cybernetic organic life form from Cybertron. I'm a Cybertronian.
Where's Cybertron?
You probably have to ask Doc exactly. I'm not really good with the whole space mapping thing, but it's far away from here. I
You
think
want
on
me
the
to
other
tell
side. Do I know?
Give me a knowledge roll.
That's what happens when you talk to 9 days old.
Oh, I botched, and so I have a total of 1.
I have no idea.
I go back to my previous answer. I'm not really good with with the space mapping stuff. I just think it's I've heard that your planet is good because it is on the spiral arm of the Milky Way.
That's accurate.
Fiona, give me a knowledge roll.
A 10.
Give me a second. Okay. Real life. Do you know if he's right or not with that?
He's somewhat right.
All right. I'm going to go with that and say you don't see the rather glaringly obvious problem with what he just said. So go on. Sorry for interrupting.
It's fine.
So, Fuse, you were saying Earth is in one of the spiral arms of the Milky Way.
Yeah. I think I heard Doc say that.
So, while you're interfacing with my phone, what do you have access to?
I assume your entire phone, except for anything that's under password.
Okay. So, are you looking at anything during this time?
I feel like I'm not because I'm talking to you.
Okay. Okie dokie.
Fiona, give me a random encounter roll. Just roll 1 die and let me know what it is.
5.
You see red and blue lights flashing behind you.
Oh, no.
Oh no, Grinder warned me about this. Am I speeding?
Are you asking me, or are you asking, or is that in character?
Probably both, actually. Do I think I'm speeding? And
I'll look over at his speedometer.
No, he's going the speed limit.
Okay. Nope, you're going the speed limit.
do you mind talking with the Prime Guard people? 1 flesh on a night is probably enough for me. Do I just pull over?
Yeah, just pull over.
Okay. I pull over, roll down all the windows.
Police over, the car pulls in behind you, the lights are going. Police officer walks out, walks up to the window. He's being very wary. And he's got his hand on his gun. It's not drawn, but it's resting there. And he's making himself relatively flat up against the back of the car, and he does not stand across from you. He stands behind the open window, and he says, license and registration.
I'm going to check his dashboard or his glove compartment, and there's nothing there, right?
Well, no, try and open it.
Okay.
Are you going to let her open it?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to. She didn't say anything.
I have no reason. There's nothing in there.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
I've got my license, but I don't have my registration.
Are you going to hand it to him? What are you doing?
Yeah, I hand him my license.
All right. He takes that and he says, you don't have a registration.
No, sorry. This was my boss's car, and he wanted me to get it detailed and brought back before his flight came in today at 8. And I don't know where he keeps his registration papers. I checked the glove box and it's not there. I can check the middle compartment if there's one.
He's still standing behind you. He takes license from you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you better find that, miss.
I'm looking. I
Stay
don't.
right here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Sure.
He goes back to his car.
What's a registration?
It's a paper that lets you drive on the road legally.
Don't think I scanned that. So what do we do?
Hold on. We'll see what happens.
Did you give him your real license?
No.
All right. So you got a fake ID.
Mm-hmm.
Good to know. I mean, it makes sense for the character for what you're doing.
Makes sense
right
for the
now.
character for what I'm doing, yeah.
I'm going to roll, see how good the fake ID is.
Sure.
All right. Let's see what the cop. Wow, he beat the con roll with just his wild die.
Oh no, that's bad.
So he's doing something in the car
Mhm.
while you guys are sitting there. You can talk to each other, you can wait it out, or I can go forward a couple of minutes to when he comes back to you.
I go forward.
All right. So it's a couple of minutes later, cop walks up again and he says, "Ma'am, you need to step out of the car."
All right. I'm gonna try to open the door.
1 second. You gave me your actual name as Olivia, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what your thing says, but I'm going to start talking over it. Olivia, you little female fleshling, where is my car? And
Roll
gonna-
your con.
21 on 3 dice.
Sir, did your
Who is
plane...
that?
That's my boss. Did your plane get in early?
Fleshling?
Yes, my plane got in early. Where are you to pick me up from the...
I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I was running a little bit late. I thought you were going to be in at 8 o'clock. I'm so sorry. I look at the cop kind of like pleadingly, like,
Roll your con.
okay. That's under perception.
Yeah.
17?
I'm sorry, sir, but there's no registration in your car. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, fleshling officer person.
You really rolled a, 2?
6, 12,
Yeah.
14, 15, 16, 21.
Officer Fleshling person.
Mhm.
All right, back into character. Sir, this car doesn't have a registration, and her license is not valid. So she's coming down to the station house with me, and this car is going to be impounded.
Why would you impound my car? And wait, what
There's
do you mean
no
my car?
registration. You can't
Wait,
drive.
my car? You took my car? You didn't take my vehicle with the large bed, the truck?
Oh, I got mixed up on the messaging. No.
Oh,
It was
officer.
I was supposed to take the truck?
Yes, you were supposed to take the truck vehicle.
I'm
Officer,
so
this is
sorry.
obviously a misunderstanding, and I need to be picked up. Could you find it in your heart to just let this go so that she can pick me up so that I am not stuck at the airport?
Give me another con roll. Gee.
16.
Sir, I'm sorry, but I can't let a vehicle drive on the road that's not registered. Best I can do is you can give me an address to have a tow truck bring it to that address, but I can't let a vehicle drive on the road without a registration. And frankly, I thought this car was stolen, honestly. No registration, fake ID, obviously fake ID.
Oh, no. Sorry, that was a prop.
Fleshling Olivia, why would you do that?
It was a prop ID for a play that we were in. I think I just mixed up my wallet.
Understood. Why did you
prop
think
ID for a play you were in?
Yeah. It's obviously fake. It was just part of the play. We were recording it, so we wanted to...
Roll your con.
Okay. Huh? 18.
Most incompetent policeman I've ever. Not this time, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's not the first time I've heard that. That was a fake ID. Do you have your real ID with you?
No, because it's in my other wallet. I grabbed the wrong wallet.
Officer, why did you pull her
Have
over?
any fake money in your fake wallet?
I do.
Because her lights weren't on.
Lights. Right.
Yeah, because fleshlings need lights to see.
Out of character, so do Transformers.
I mean, you mentioned the lights weren't on, but
You
I mean-
rolled it very well. You rolled a 20? 20-something for your automotive skill?
I apologize for that. I can definitely bring my actual license to the police station. Just grabbed the wrong wallet. It was just a prop. We do some acting stuff.
I'm going to have to check with my supervisors. Sit tight. He walked back to his car.
what do you recommend, Fleshling?
Turn the lights on.
Sorry.
I turn on my lights.
Okay.
Is that it? Will he let us go now?
I doubt it. We're gonna find out.
You can roll knowledge if you think.
Is that her or me?
Either of you, though, she's got an easier modifier.
I've got an 11, so I don't think so.
I have a 13.
Fiona, you do not think he's going to let you go.
Not think we're gonna let go.
You're
I think
pretty sure he's going to impound the car.
Should I do what I did when I accidentally bumped into the vehicle?
I believe that was in character, right?
Yep.
All right.
What did you do when you accidentally bumped into the vehicle?
I drove away.
Nope. That'll make it worse.
Considering everything you've done, that may not be the worst idea you've ever heard, according to your 11 knowledge roll.
Okay.
I mean, you'll be taken into confinement and thrown into a dark prison cell, if I am correct.
That is correct.
Do you want to be thrown into a dark prison cell?
I do not want to be thrown into a dark prison cell.
And since you provided him with forged documents, he does not know who you are, correct?
That is correct.
With your permission, Fleshling.
Engage.
All right. So I'm going to be taking off 12.
For auto?
Auto, yep.
All right. You guys turned your lights on, right?
We did.
Yep.
And how fast do you want to go? You can increase by 1 speed per round.
I'm just gonna buckle up because
Oh, wow, only 1 speed? Well, it's still
You're in a
faster.
vehicle right now.
Yeah, I was thinking Star Wars where you could do 2 in speeder, I thought.
In Star Wars, it's 2 for animals and humans and 1 for vehicles.
I was reversed. My bad. Either way,
I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. We could take time out of the
no,
the game
don't worry
and-
about it. Don't worry about it. I think you might actually be right now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm going to start. I'll move up, but, well, I guess I'm going from stopping to, base speed, and then I'll move up from there each round.
All right. So you peel out
Mhm.
and you're driving, and it's a lot less sure of itself than it was before, Fiona. And you hear as you peel out, "Son of a," and then you're gone.
If I can get far enough away before the police officer pulls out, I'm going to try to actually pull around and just, if I can find an alley or a full parking lot that I can just pull into and then shut off the lights and pull in between a couple cars or something, I'm going to try that.
So at the start of the next round, you see the red lights coming after you.
He was already in the car. All right, well, I'm speeding up by 1 more.
All right. You're probably doing about 60 right now.
Fair enough.
Are there any highways? I don't have Google Maps up. Let me bring up Google Maps so I can get a look at San Bernardino. Come on, Google Maps. I'm going to say you were on Highway 10.
Okay. I don't have it up, and I don't have room on my desk for my mouse at the moment.
It's an interstate. This is actually a pretty big city.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, up junkyards near San Bernardino, California. Wow, that's a lot of junkyards.
Yeah, there's many.
What's up there, Fiona?
Oh no, I just say hello, kitty.
And all right, so you're on Highway 10. You're probably looking for an exit at this point.
Yes. And I will
So-
speed up again next round.
So give me a spot roll. Or Fiona, if you want to join in here.
Yeah, I may as well. What am I looking for? An exit?
You're on the run from the cops, arguably for the first time in your life.
And you can botch on
26.
these, right?
26.
Botch on a spot check?
I assume you could. Because it would mean you'd miss it.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just miss it. But 26
Alright.
here, so I probably didn't miss it.
Cool. I got a 2 with my botch.
All right, so he's driving. You see an exit coming up. That's the
Hey.
situation.
Yep, I'm like, take that exit.
I'll listen to her, I guess.
You can you're in the driver's seat. You can grab the wheel.
I'm letting him drive. I don't know how this works.
He did offer to let you drive earlier in the night.
Yeah, that was earlier in the night now, but then he took control and now he's driving.
I will pull over to the. I'll pull off to the exit.
Are you going to slow down?
Are there cars in front of me?
It's around
Then no.
midnight.
Then no.
Give me another auto roll.
21.
Okay, he easily takes this corner going at over 60 miles per hour. Are you speeding up this round too?
No, I used character points.
All right. He easily takes this corner, going 60 onto an exit into downtown. Well, not downtown, the outskirts of San Bernardino, whatever it's called.
Do I see the lights still?
You would assume he's still following you. You saw the lights before you took the exit.
Gotcha. Well, as soon as we get off the exit, actually, what type of exit is it?
Curving exit?
Okay, but is it like a raised exit? Or like I could possibly like turn around and go underneath of the exit afterwards? Like, is it like raised up like coming off of a bridge? Or is it just like a regular
Flat road.
I don't know. Give me a roll. What were my three options? Raised exit, coming off of a bridge.
No, a raise like so an exit that's like in the air, so like underneath there'd be like a gap, or is it like straight on? Is the pavement and on the road like the land?
Yeah, because even if it's raised and has a hill under, then I can't pull underneath. But if it's raised and it's kind of like a ramp or bridge coming down off of it, then there's a gap underneath, like she was saying.
Okay, you want odds or evens?
What do you think? Odds or evens?
Let's do evens. Why not?
So
Evens it is.
And what do you want? You want it to be like
I want a
ramp.
gap.
You want the gap. So evens for the gap, and it's a 3.
Oh, no gap.
Keep on driving.
All right. There is some traffic, so I'm going to need another auto evasions roll.
Olivia, how good are you at driving?
I'm okay. Do you need me to take over?
Do you think you should take over?
Actually, I just rolled real well.
Yeah. Well, I mean, technically I got an 11, but I'm telling her if she asks her who wants to take over as I'm doing this. So.
And I got a 22.
All right. So you almost hit a car in front of you, ramp. Fiona grabs the wheel and jerks you out of the way, jerks you back into the other lane. And now you're zipping through traffic, driving through San Bernardino at 60 miles per hour.
Oh, gosh. Okay.
Next round. One of you guys want to can you guys roll tactics to let me know who's who?
Okay.
It's under knowledge.
14.
Okay.
12.
All right. Fiona, you go first.
So I'm still going to be driving, and I'm just looking for a place that we can hide.
All right. Give me a spot roll.
17.
Okay. You're driving down not the main strip, one of the major roads of San Bernardino. All the lights are on, even at midnight, and there's light traffic.
Okay.
You're not seeing any great hiding places. And I assume give me an auto roll to make sure you don't hit anything, because you're still going at 60, unless you tell me otherwise.
19.
All right. You're not hitting anything. Fuse, what are you going to do?
I'm going to be looking around, trying to keep an eye out for the cops using whatever sensors are on me. I don't know.
Did you take any sensors?
No, I guess not, but I just assumed. I guess I'm just a passenger in myself.
Ground, molten patch, cable
Aren't we
cuff.
all?
Nope. No extra sensors.
So I'm going to ask you, you said you just scanned this and became this car. Can you become another car?
You want an answer? Because we talked about this in the first adventure. It'll cost you another 50 energon to do it.
That will lower my power stores to do it. But if you think it's worth it...
It might be worth it.
Do I see any vehicles of my appropriate size? I'm assuming most are, being as I'm 13 feet.
Sure. What's the most common car on the road today?
I don't know. My guess is always like a Honda Civic.
It's probably a good guess.
Sure. You can become a Honda Civic. You could become a Chevy What is
Be
that?
like
Cruise?
a RAV4. You could be
I'm gonna go with Honda Civic.
All right.
All right.
It's going
This
to
is gonna.
deplete your resources quite a bit.
I know it's 50, and I'm only at 75.
oh jeez.
Well, I'd used my stores to turn into this, but all right. Just so you know, you're going to be driving for a while. I'm going to be really tired after this.
Okay.
All right. On the Civic it is.
So,
This might feel weird for you.
yeah. Look, can we do it in a place where there's not a lot of cars? Like can we so we'll slow down, turn down like a road or something like that, and then just get ready to when we have like an opportunity moment.
Okay.
All right. So you turn onto a side road. Are you slowing down? You see a Honda Civic. You're going down a side road, probably doing about 30, which is a little fast, but not too fast.
Can I transfer while I'm? Can I do this while we're driving?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to do it as we're turning down the side road. I'm going to transform into the Honda Civic.
Okay. And then I'm just gonna park on the side of the road.
Like lay down in the front. Can you lay down in the front seat of a Honda Civic?
Yeah, you can. You can make it work. I'm pretty small.
Oh, there's a center column.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna jump into the back seat then.
All right. Give me a sneak roll, Fiona.
Yep, 16.
All right. And Roy G. Biv is 7 colors. There are 6 numbers on a dice. So red is 1, orange, yellow, green, Roy G. Biv blue, and I'll put indigo and violet as 1 color. If you want to roll the dice, Tim, use and find out what color you're going to be from now on.
So that would be blue, right?
R-O, Roy, Y-G-B. Yep. You're blue now.
Okay.
So your interior, when you transform as a robot, you'll still be, I'll say blue, black, and silver. Are you okay with that?
I am.
All right. Because you're blue, ba-ba-dee-da-da-doo, da-da-dee-da-da. So the cop is pulling down the road. He's still chasing after you, but he just zips right by for whatever cop siren sounds like nowadays. Boom, just keeps going.
I saw lights.
You did.
Was that him?
It was.
You're safe?
I am.
Good.
How are you doing, buddy?
Very tired.
I just kind of like pat the seat. Like, you did good.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna hang out here for a little bit.
I'm going to broadcast on my AM frequency, see if any of the other bots are in the area.
What are you saying?
Lower on Energon, had run-in with local police guard, fleshling in my vehicle form.
That's it? You're not going to... Okay.
I'm just gonna say that sounds like you ran into a police guard fleshling in your vehicle form.
So you hear the voice of... So Grunt responds. Hold on a second. Is the fleshling okay?
The fleshling's fine. She knows about us. I'm not damaged, but I was forced. What was that?
a fleshling and they're okay.
No, the fleshling is... The fleshling opened my doors and climbed inside.
Why would they do that?
I don't know. I never got around to asking her, but she was taking me to a junkyard. She's not a representative of her people. But she was taking me to a junkyard.
We need a representative of their people.
I know,
Not
but
yet.
she's...
Secunda said not yet.
Well, I know, but I thought she knew who we were, because why else would she just climb inside of a vehicle that's not hers? I
don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
Fleshlings
So
are silly.
Indeed. I'm not damaged, but I did have to turn into another vehicle form, which really, my energon is pretty low. I know there's no cons around.
You need energon.
If you have any to spare,
What's your
I would.
location?
I'm still connected to her phone. I am at this street and this.
I'll be right there.
We need to get more. We need to get these phones.
Who are you saying that to?
Grunt.
What's the phone?
It is a small electronic device that allows them to map out locations and search locations in their area. I have no idea about calls.
Why do they call it a phone?
I don't know, but that's what she called it.
All right.
But I can see a map of the whole city and about 12 different junkyards in the area.
All right. I'll be right there. I'm really close by.
Thank you, Grunt.
All right. So you guys are there together. You can talk to each other.
I have
Views can finish chewing.
backup coming, Olivia.
I just do a thumbs up. Great.
He's going to give me some energon.
It's Energon.
You know how you have, they call it blood flowing through your system that provides nutrients to your extremities and all that?
Uh-huh.
That's what Energon does for us.
So you need a blood transfusion?
More of a donation. So he's just going to plug into me and give me some.
I mean,
Just like you guys do.
it's been a very strange night.
Me too.
Like you guys do.
Like you guys do, yep. You just plug in and you just give me some blood. That's how it works.
Out of character. I feel like most Transformers would decide to be electric cars later. That, especially once you have human partners, just plug me into the charger. I'm good. All right, you can fast forward or whatever.
All right. So you spent about 15 minutes. No sign of Grunt.
Okay. Well, I'll give him another 10 minutes or so before I contact him again. Just
Spent another 10 minutes.
Huh? Yeah. Sorry, this is out of character laughter. Grunt can't navigate.
Are you saying that in character or out of character?
No, I said this is out of character. Grunt
All
can't
right.
navigate. Hey, Grunt, where are you?
I'm real close right now. I'm almost there. I'm on. Hold on. There's a sign. What's an I-215? It's got to be nearby.
Okay, so I got a 14. Before I do my next thing, I got a 14 in knowledge. At this point, am I aware that grunt and navigation are not two things that normally go in the same sentence?
I think the fact that he's on the wrong highway has tipped you off.
Good sign, yeah.
But no, you generally know that Grinder and Forager do not think highly of Grunt's knowledge.
All right, I'm going to interface with the map, find I-215.
All right, give me a technical roll.
I'm hoping this should be easy. Or very easy.
So, Fiona, are you in the front seat or the back seat?
No, I'm still in the back seat.
It's been well over half an hour.
Yeah, I'm still hanging out in the back seat. I'm good.
All right, so a 4. You don't want to take double time?
I do want to take double time. Thank you. A 7.
All right, you find what did I say it was? I'm not from California. Yeah, 215. Yeah, you find it.
Okay.
And it does at one point intersect with 10.
All right. I'm assuming looking at Google Maps and zooming in, I can see stuff that's off the highway. Grunt, can you tell me the next sign you see while you're driving?
Are you going to try and talk him in?
No. I'm going to have him get off the highway and I'm going to drive to him or have her drive to him.
Yeah, it's such and such.
Okay. Pull off at the next exit. Park at whatever place looks like it might be good for us to park in. And I'll have her drive me over there. I have enough energon to get there. Like I said, I'm just really, really, really low. And I'll meet you over there. It'll make it easier for you.
All right.
Olivia, you think you can drive us to the Waffle House off of I-215?
Yeah. All right. So I get back in. We're gonna drive real good.
Uh-huh. Make sure you turn on the lights.
Mm-hmm. My D6, my wild dice is on fire tonight. It's like the opposite of yours, so we are doing the law of averages.
Indeed. Yeah, for my first 8 rolls, I didn't get higher than a 2.
All right. So I get in the front seat again. Buckle up. I'm all about adjusting mirrors, making sure everything's good.
All right.
Then on to Waffle House, I guess.
Buckle up, kids.
Don't forget.
All right. Give me a navigation roll under knowledge and
I'm
an
gonna do-
auto drool.
Can I do double time for it? Okay, that wasn't... Do I have character point?
You have 10.
You should start with 10.
You also theoretically could take the phone back.
Oh, yeah. Can I just put it into the phone?
Sure.
Okay. And then now is driving something I could take double time in?
When you're not in combat,
Okay.
which is kind of, I'll give it to you this time.
Yes, Miss Daisy.
23.
Wouldn't you be Miss Daisy in this circumstance? Yeah. You get to the Waffle House.
All right, park next. What is his vehicle form?
It's an
I
SUV.
see. Park next to that black SUV over there.
Give me a spot roll.
Oh.
He's not there. He didn't make it.
Come on. Well, I got a 1.
You got a 1?
Yeah.
You don't. You
Run. I'm here at the Waffle House.
Me too.
I don't see you. Do you see me? I'm a blue car.
I can't see anything with my lights off.
Oh, turn your lights on.
He turned his lights on. Give me another spot roll.
Do I hear when they talk to each other?
No, not unless he wants you to. No.
Okay.
9.
You easily spot him.
Is there a space next to him?
Yeah, he's parked by himself. And the Waffle House, it's pretty crowded. It's one of the few 24-hour restaurants around, right?
Yeah.
And it's
All right.
about 2 o'clock in the morning at this point.
You see that SUV that just turned its lights on? Go ahead and park next to it.
Ramp jumper.
Yeah.
How do I give you energon without transforming?
I just thought you could. I've never done this before.
Roll your technical. Technically, it would be a medicine, but
Got a 1,
Oh gosh.
and that's a botch. So that's a 0?
You guys need to
Yeah,
just like.
I can do this if we transform, but we're not supposed to transform.
Out of
Not
character.
Not when fleshlings are around.
Out of character. Information that would have been better for him to say. All right. You know what? I think I'm just going to have to get back to base, and I'll
They
just see
don't
if
have
Doc...
any extra energon. Well, maybe they do. I don't know.
Olivia, do you know a good place that we could go and transform? I'm about 13 feet tall. He's about 20-something.
17.
I'll stick to 20-something.
Actually, you wouldn't know. You haven't seen him transformed yet.
Yeah, I'm just going to assume based on what they said. I'm about 13 feet tall. He's about 20 feet tall. We need a place we can transform so that he can plug in and give me some energy. Do you know of any places that might be fairly secluded enough that we could do that?
Okay, I'm assuming she does. I mean, she's grown up here. She's lived here her whole life. Like, she'd know like where the more remote places are.
So you could go out into the mountains. Give me a knowledge roll.
Well, for the Mojave, a 9.
So you could leave the city limits and go out into the wilderness,
Yeah, I think
of
that's
which
probably
there's plenty. You
yeah,
could
there's
go
plenty of that.
to a warehouse that's tall enough. The only one you know of personally is Kian's warehouse,
Yep, they're not
where
going
he
there.
does chop shopping.
Yep, let's not bring the robot cars to the chop shop.
And probably go to like a sports stadium. Also,
that
a
sounds like-
junkyard would. You don't know how much privacy you'd get, and they probably have security cameras.
Yeah, I think the wilderness is the best choice. Go out to the wilderness.
Okay.
That's me telling you that out of character.
I.e.,
What time of year are we?
Now's good.
Okay.
We haven't discussed it, so
Yeah, like I mean, if we wanted
late
to,
August, early September.
we could legit go out to the desert, and there ain't nobody there.
are you saying that in character?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Grunt, how about this? You follow me, and Olivia, and actually, I'll say this out loud, so I'll talk to both of you at the same time. Okay, Grunt, you follow me. Olivia, you drive.
I mean, it's a bit of a drive. Is that okay?
I have enough energy on. I'll be fine.
What's wrong? I could get us there. Just tell me where to go.
Well, it's easier if we just travel together.
I think I could get us there, but I'm fine.
I appreciate it, Grunt. It's for the fleshling.
Did you say that out loud, or?
Yeah, because I forgot to turn it back off.
Okay.
Yeah, fleshlings are.
As we're driving, so Olivia, what do you like to do? Do you have any hobbies?
I did.
Oh, what were your hobbies?
I liked music, and particularly I enjoy going to concerts. I like history. I just came back.
Nice.
I just came back from Europe, which was fascinating. I saw a bunch of castles and a bunch of ruins, and it was great.
Really
Ruins are
knowledgeable.
good. Me, 13.
You've got a rough idea of that Europe is another part of the world.
Gotcha.
Your idea of castles are not the same as hers, but ruins definitely.
Why are ruins a good thing? The ruins of Cybertron are some of the saddest things I've ever seen.
Well, they're
Oh wait,
sad.
never are some of the saddest things that have been described to me. I
Mm-mm.
was asleep when that happened, wasn't it? Or because you said I. Oh, okay. The ruins I've seen just make me sad because it's left over from the war.
Well, yes, some ruins like that are sad, but there's other ruins that are like just our history and our past and the things that we can look at and, feel that connection to.
Yeah, like I said, sad.
Not always. It depends what caused the ruins. Like, yeah, if you come to like the ruins of the house you lived in, that would be sad. But if you come into like the ruins of, an ancient building that you've never, don't have any other connection to, it's just a little different.
Interesting. So, have you ever been a soldier, or have you been a civilian your whole life?
I have been a civilian my whole life.
That must be nice.
Do you need a soldier?
No, I'm just making small talk.
Oh, okay. Were you a soldier?
Yes. Created and bred.
That's how you make soldiers? You feed them?
Not breed, so, like, as you guys say, I've heard stories about what's on your internet and breeding, but
You should probably avoid that.
yes, our forms are created and our sparks put inside, and we are flush with energon and come to life. I know it's different than how you fleshlings.
It's very different than how we
Procreate.
fleshlings procreate. That is accurate.
But I was made to be a soldier.
See, here we can choose to be a soldier or not to be a soldier.
Oh, well, yeah, others can choose to be a soldier, but it was during the war.
Like, even during wars, we can still choose not to be soldiers.
Interesting. When I was listening to your radio, I heard something about conscription that happens during wartime. Isn't that forcing soldiers?
It is, but it's not something we've done here in a long time.
Understood. We could probably zing, I guess.
Yeah.
Now that we have had the awkward silence.
Now that we've had the awkward silence. Yep.
All right, so you guys get out of town. Give me a spot roll.
Who's doing a spot roll?
I got an 8.
Oh, okay. I guess I'm doing spot roll.
I mean, we probably all just do spot rolls.
Yeah, 17.
So you find an area that's fairly secluded,
Uh-huh.
and you think it would be fine for them to transform there.
This is probably fine.
Excellent. All right. Once we park, you're probably going to want to get out. I don't have any room in my payload, and I don't want you to get crushed.
Yeah, okay. All right, I get out of the car.
All right.
Do you need me to, like, turn my back or something, or?
I mean, at this point, I don't think we have much in the way of secrets here.
Okay.
So you have no idea. That's out of character.
All right. I'm assuming Grunt will do the same after I do, but I'm going to transform into my robot form.
All right. So once he transforms, the SUV that was behind him transforms. It takes him a little bit longer, and he stands taller, significantly taller. Not like twice his height, but he's about 17 feet tall, and almost, he's ridiculously wide, probably about 10, 12 feet wide. Just this muscular looking, not muscular, that's the wrong word.
Bodybuilder looking?
Bulky.
Bulky, but not like, it
Right,
doesn't
not
look
like
like he's
clunky
fat.
bulky.
He's just,
Right.
his arms are huge, his
Right,
chest is huge.
He's a
Yeah. Kind of like a sumo wrestler to some degree. This huge machine inside of, he takes up all of his space. Ram Jumper is also quite large, and they look like, if they were human, you would think they were gym bros. How's that? Is that fair?
That's a good way of putting it.
Sure.
Yeah. Ram Jumper is the smaller gym bro, and Grunt is just a mass of metal.
Grunt?
Before anything,
Thank you. Sorry, go ahead.
hold on, let me just get back into character. If I get my voice down low enough. All right, we should be good.
Grunt.
You're
Thank you.
welcome. Who's this? And he gets down on one knee and he puts his finger out, kind of like he's offering to,
Yeah, I shake it.
and he surprisingly gently shakes back.
Okay.
And what's your name, little fleshling?
Olivia.
Olivia. That is a nice.
Thank you.
Are you
And-
from around here?
I am.
Huck says you people don't leave this planet very often. So you're from this planet.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm from, like, there. Like, that's where I grew up. Like, I can point to it from here.
No good space bridges on this planet then, huh?
Nope.
That's too bad. I miss the
Nope.
space bridges.
I guess you found a kind of a backwoods kind of world.
That makes sense. No sign of Decepticons.
What's a Decepticon?
Well,
I mean, we have politicians.
those are Decepticons.
Okay.
So how did you meet Ramjump?
Fun fact. I opened the door and went inside of him.
Why?
Well, funner fact. I was going to take him to my boss so that he could get all resold.
Resold?
Uh-huh.
Wait.
I've never been sold. I'm not a slave. How could I
Yeah.
be resold?
Well,
Wait.
it turns out, yeah.
Are you a Deceptic? You're a fleshling thief.
Yes, sort of.
Why?
It's a long story.
Why are you dealing with a thief? And you let the thief know about us?
She knew about us already. She went inside.
She's a thief. That's why she went inside.
Wait, so you were trying to steal me?
Yes.
Why were you trying to steal me? I thought we were friends.
Well, we're friends now, but normally I'm not friends with cars.
Why not? Cars are nice.
Cars are nice. Look, it's a long, bad story. There's just some really bad people who take advantage of less bad people and make them do bad things. Let's just say that.
That sounds complicated.
It is.
Brent, that kind of sounds like one of Doc's philosophical rants.
Sounds more like something I used to smash.
Well, please don't smash me.
He won't smash you. No, he won't.
I don't like thieves. Thieves hurt
Right.
people.
Grunt, she was nice enough while I was very low on energon to get me out here, and she helped me get away from the local guard officer people. Doing one bad thing does not mean someone is bad for life.
Look, there's other things going on. I don't want to be a thief. I really don't.
Oh, then just stop.
It's not that simple.
It sounds simple.
If I stop, somebody might hurt my brother. So don't really have a choice.
That's when you strike first.
You can't no.
Yeah, if someone's gonna hurt your brother, we should hurt them.
Yes, we can help.
Yeah, we can hurt people.
Like I'm pretty. Aren't you supposed to not be seen by the fleshling?
I can just ram my car into theirs. We
I
can
never
just.
would have thought of that.
Well, yeah, I figure, our cars are us, so you and I have got extra armor. We can just, ram it repeatedly into their vehicle so they can't drive anywhere, and then they can't get to you.
But they can get to my brother.
Do they have your brother?
My brother's in jail. My brother was.
Is your brother a bad...
My brother he's not bad.
Are you from a human Decepticon family?
No, my dad's fine. My parents are fine. My brother made some bad choices and got in with some bad people. And then when he went to jail for his bad choices and bad people, those bad people went to me and said if I don't help them, then they hurt my brother. That's basically where I'm at.
I think Grunt still has the right of it. We should just stop these people. If they're doing bad things,
They
if
are
we just
doing
stop
bad
them,
things.
they won't go after your brother because they will be paying less attention to your brother and more attention to the cars that keep ramming their cars.
I mean, technically, you're not wrong.
Basic military tactics. You distract your enemy so that they cannot achieve their main objective. That's what Snapshot used to say.
You have to protect brothers.
It's true. You do have to protect brothers, even brothers that are idiots, especially brothers who are idiots.
Although sometimes you can't protect them from themselves.
Speaking of, open up your energon port.
Oh, I should definitely turn around for this.
Port open.
I avert my eyes. Should not be watching this.
It's just you just open up this chest kind of cavity.
Let the energon flow through me. Sorry. Listen, I'm not going any worse than that, okay? I could, but I won't.
Feel the rhythm, feel the rhyme. Come on, brother, it's energon time.
There we go.
Run transforms his hand into a nozzle-like apparatus and connects it directly into your chest cavity. There's a little bit more transformation as it tightens up, and then you feel a rush of energon flowing into you.
I'm assuming 25 total.
Probably more like 85.
I'm assuming he's got reserve too. But I don't know.
So he disconnects from you after a minute or so. His hand reconfigures and says, he goes, I should hold you over for a little while.
Thank you, Grunt. That's more than I expected.
Well, I needed to keep a little bit to run on. You know how it is.
You didn't have to give me that much, though.
Okay, if I have to, I can take some out of my jump pack. I have a jetpack. Have I told you about my jetpack?
Out of character? Yes. Yes, he has told you about his jetpack.
I'm just like, I did not know you had a jetpack.
I have a jetpack. He kneels back down. It's amazing. I can fly. I flew once.
Pretty cool. Not gonna lie. I'm talking to robot aliens. This is my day.
We're not aliens. You're the aliens.
Well, technically, we're on their planet, so they're aliens to us, but we're aliens to them.
Yeah,
I don't think it works that way.
I'm pretty sure it does.
But if it makes you feel better, you don't think of us as aliens. You can think of us as Cybertronians. Oh, I know you said you wanted me to let you go. Is this a good spot for you?
Not particularly.
Anybody talking?
Yeah, I'm talking.
Yes.
All right. Sorry, my headphones. Last thing I said was,
I don't think it works that way.
Okay, then I told her if it makes her feel better, she can call us Cybertronians instead of aliens. And then I asked her if she wanted me to leave her here since she wanted to get out before.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, are you going back to the city at all?
Well, now that I have the information on those junkyards and that device, that phone, we need phones, Grunt. We need phones.
Yeah, why is it called a phone?
It's called it's a shortened version of telephone.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Why do they call it a telephone? Do you tell people about your phones?
No.
I'm just imagining a woman staring up at two big robots, looking down at her and talking to her.
Yeah,
one of them is kneeling in front of her.
Oh,
Again,
that's true.
Remember. Why do they tell people about your phones?
No, not Tell, but Tele.
We just learned your language a little while ago.
Hold on, I got this. Oh, is the one that looks like this, right?
That's X. L is like this, and she makes an L.
Nice.
You know what?
That looks like a hand. There aren't any letters that look like hands.
So, I mean, can I roll an intelligence on for why it's called a telephone?
Sure.
Nope, wait. A 12.
all right. So tele means distance.
Yep,
and
distance and phone
means
is sound. Yep. So it's because it's used to transmit sound across a distance. So it's called a telephone.
But it was data. It was showing us where we were and where we were going.
It's progressed over time. But we used to have telegraphs and things like that.
What's the range on this telephone?
The planet?
We really need to get these, Grunt.
Yeah. Where can we get these telephones? Phone. It's just
Get
a
them-
phone now.
Yeah, you can get them at a store.
All right. Let's go open up a store. Oh, we can't do that. It's cars.
Let's talk to... You know what? This seems like enough information to us to go back to Doc and Secundus with. Actually, give me a moment. I have an idea.
All
Would
right.
you like... I say we take her back to Doc and Secundus, if she's willing. If she's willing.
We're not supposed to talk with fleshlings.
But we already are talking with fleshlings.
We're not supposed to.
But we already have.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to.
But we already have.
Yeah, but we're not supposed to.
But since we already have, we've already broken that rule, so therefore we're not breaking another rule, and she's the closest thing to a representative for this planet that we have. And
They
she
don't want to
hasn't,
meet representatives yet. We don't know enough about the planet yet.
but she's already met us. And
Yeah, but
she
we're not
has,
supposed to be talking to a fleshling.
yes, but she has information that would help Doc and Secundus. And since we can't reach them over this range, we should bring her back with us.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
If Doc and Secundus.
You say that? Exactly. See? This is why we need to bring her back with us.
Oh like that idea. I don't like that idea.
Out
I
of character.
think we're going to get in trouble.
Out of character. I'm working on my backstory, but I don't know if Grunt pulls rank on me. If he can, I don't know.
I don't think Grunt outranks anybody but Grinder,
Fair enough.
because he's never been promoted.
My background, I'm planning on having my guy be equivalent to like a warrant officer.
That's
You'll understand more when I finish up, but
that would.
it's
You-
between
Yeah, I know.
enlisted and
I know. That would make you the number 2 guy, not including Doc.
So number 3 guy.
Doc doesn't count. He's not a line officer.
yeah, it's like why Bones never took over the Enterprise when Kirk was out.
Like if he's in a medical situation, Doc outranks everybody short of a prime. So, but outside of a medical situation, he doesn't. It's led to some sticky situations.
Grunt, I think I will take all blame for this decision because I think it is the right decision. But again, it's a moot point. Is that what you guys call it? A moot point? Your language is weird.
It is weird.
All I can think of is the moo point from Friends. It's a moo point. It's like a cow's opinion. Nobody cares.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Sorry.
Well, good. So, Olivia, would you like to come back with us and meet Doc and Secundus and let them know about the wonderful thing that is this telephone?
Why didn't you say it like that? She said it was a telephone.
Telephone. Gotcha. Over the radio, I've heard people pronounce the same words differently.
Yeah.
You
People
talk
have
to other people on
accents.
the radio.
No, I listen to the radio.
How do you listen to the radio?
I just go on unencrypted AM frequencies and scan them.
Yeah, but that's eavesdropping.
No,
It
it's
seems-
okay if it's okay if it's an AM radio. It's not eavesdropping.
Yeah, it seems like they're
I'm pretty
talking
sure
to...
it's eavesdropping.
No, they're broadcasting. It's okay.
Why would you do that? That's just rude.
Well, it's, you know how like when Secundus wants to talk to all of us, he sends out like a wide broadcast as opposed to like encrypted to just one of us? Same
So
thing.
Humans want to talk to all the humans?
All the humans who listen. I mean, the commercial said, everybody come on down to Waffle House. So
That's
I assume they were
weird.
talking to everybody. But it doesn't look like everybody does come to Waffle House.
No, it's a choice. They can choose to go to
I don't
they
like
can
it.
choose to be soldiers, and they can choose to be Waffle House to go to Waffle House, and they can choose to be soldiers who go to Waffle House. It's a wild world we live in.
Why are waffles getting their own house?
It's just a place you go to get waffles.
So shouldn't it be called the house that has waffles?
That's a mouthful. A mouthful of waffles.
Pancakes also have houses.
I don't like it.
I understand.
Clearly, you've never eaten a waffle.
I don't think we can eat a waffle.
Well, you could, but get in your gear.
Yep, today's just getting weirder.
So, do you want to meet Secundus and Doc?
You know what?
Fleshling?
Let's do it. Why not? This is
All
big
right,
as well.
I'm transforming back into my Civic.
Run transforms back into an SUV.
All right. And we're going to drive to the mountain. All right.
You finally got to meet Grunt. What'd you think?
I like Grunt. I still prefer Grinder, but I like Grunt.
Grunt has a jetpack.
Grunt has a jetpack. He's so excited about that jetpack.
He does. I don't know where my day is going to end up in the end. But I feel like if the alien cars you just met are saying like, let's go meet our leader, you don't say no to that.
I mean, they offered to bring you to leave you in the desert or
It's
bring
true.
you back home.
Yeah. But I feel like the answer would be like, yes, take me to the robot leaders.
Can you buy a phone for all of us? That's a lot of money for monthly plans.
Money. kind of money. Like Energon chips?
All right. Well, Fiona, thank you so much for joining us tonight on another episode of Blam Blam Truckers. Bees, before we go, do you need to say something to a certain Mr. Z?
I do, Mr. Z, or anyone who's a representative for David Zaslav, or anyone else out there in Warner Brothers land. I still would love to pitch a movie for you guys. Again, the notebook's right here. Million ideas. Contact us through the YouTube channel or our Facebook page, and I'd love to be able to pitch a movie for the DC Universe for you guys. I think you'd really enjoy it. As you can tell, I can write a story.
Indeed. Indeed. Well, thank you all very much. And again, thank you again, Fiona, our special guest. And we will see you, truckers.
Keep on trucking.